Hello, I'm Russell Blanchard, your missionary in Australia, and I'd like to give a report of the last 22 years we've been in Australia. We arrived in 2003 and began the New Life Baptist Church in Rye. In 2007, we merged this church with another missionary work, Brother Ren Abril, at the Anchor Baptist Church in Berwick, Victoria. We remained there 7 years, helping build the work to a high day of 123 in service. In 2015, we started the Calvary Baptist Church in Warragul, Victoria, and this is the work that we're currently at. During COVID, we were able to purchase our own building located at 1 Fowler Street in Moe, Victoria. This building is the old police station, which another church had began to convert into a place of worship. We've continued that vision, converting the jail cells into what we call the Holy Day Inn. The auditorium has been recarpeted, and we are even blessed to have air conditioning, something we didn't have in Rye or Berwick. Our current ministries include Sunday school, soul winning, a Bible institute, a weekly radio program on our local secular radio station, the start of another church 3 years ago in Sale, Victoria, an online radio station broadcasted from the church in Moe, also supporting 10 missionaries and even sending a missionary directly from our church to the Philippines, the Babia family, while also holding personal discipleship classes with several of our church folks.
Hi, this is Mrs. Blanchard. Brother Blanchard and I have been married for 35 years, and God has blessed us with 9 children, 3 of whom are married, and as well as 4 beautiful grandbabies. As most of you know, my husband had cancer right before our last furlough and brain surgery since our last furlough. Praise the Lord, he is still able to be actively serving Jesus, though maybe at a slightly slower pace sometimes. Our eldest daughter, Rachel, and her husband, Eric, are planning on returning permanently to Australia to live here and to help in the work. Samuel and his wife, Taylor, already help in so many ways, including teaching and cleaning the church. Luke, and his wife, Cherie, help with music and the nursery. Josiah, who lives at home still with us, is doing an apprenticeship at Warragul Ford. He helps with ushering and church security. Ruth is our church secretary. Lindsay is our barista for morning tea and helps with the sound and live stream equipment. That leads us to Katie, Jacob, and Peter, our youngest 3, who are in homeschool and are a real blessing with the ministry of being good examples and being precious.
Hi, this is Ruth. I'm the church secretary, helping out where I can. About 3 years ago, we started another church in a town called Sale. We really need someone to come over and help us with this work. As Dad's health has deteriorated over the years, several men in the church have taken turns preaching, but a full-time missionary is needed. Sale is about an hour and a half from us. Please consider coming and helping us here.
Hi, this is Lindsay. I help with our online radio station called Calvary Cares Radio. Dad handles the weekly broadcast on a local secular station called 3WBR. My job is maintaining the programs and adding new music. I sometimes write radio skits. I also help with the morning tea kappas, as Aussies like to call them, and the sound and live stream equipment in our church.
Hi, Katie here. Brother Graham is our resident church grandpa, and he runs the food bank. He witnesses faithfully to the needy and homeless people, and several souls have been saved because of the food bank ministry. My mom also teaches a mother-daughter meeting called King's Daughters every other Saturday. We have about 25 mothers and daughters coming faithfully. It is based on Proverbs 31, and they all look forward to each meeting.
Hi, this is Jacob. My friend brother Arnie Babia is our missionary to the Philippines. He was educated at our Bible Institute and is doing a great work in Iligan City. Dad has organized a missions trip next year, and if I was old enough, I would surely go with him. Josiah, Ruth, Lindsay, and a heap of folks from our church are making plans to go.
This is Peter. We love Sunday school. We have our Sunday school in a big room for all ages. My big brother Luke leads the songs, and my big brother Sam teach Sunday school. We have heaps of fun with singing, puppets, sword drills, and memorizing the Bible.
As many of you know, during COVID, our state had the longest lockdowns of any place in the entire world. It was difficult, but we were still able to have church with some serpent dove wisdom, including having church on a rented city bus. It was legal, however, it felt like underground Christianity for sure. Even before COVID, people here were distrustful, so soul winning has been quite a challenge. We currently have a good group that goes out twice a month letterboxing and witnessing to those on the streets. We encourage our folks to reach out to their friends and family as well.